Hello and welcome back to the Immortal News family. In today's heartfelt video, we bring to you the latest updates on the passing of some truly remarkable individuals within the last 24 hours. As a part of the Immortal News family, we are committed to honoring and remembering those who have made a lasting impact in our lives and the world. If this video touches your heart, or if the stories of these extraordinary people have moved you, please show your respect and remembrance by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining us in this moment of reflection and tribute.
Number 10. Hinton Battle, the renowned three-time Tony Award-winning actor, passed away at the age of 67. While the exact reason for his death is unknown, his legacy as an exceptional performer and mentor will continue to inspire the arts community. He was born in Germany on November 29, 1956, and began his career in the performing arts at an early age. He received his training at the Jones Haywood School of Ballet in Washington, D.C., and the School of American Ballet in New York City. His talent rapidly propelled him into the spotlight, and he made his Broadway debut as a teenager in the original 1975 production of The Wiz as the Scarecrow. This role marked the start of a legendary career that spanned decades and touched on many aspects of the performing arts. He made significant contributions to Broadway, winning 3 Tony Awards for Best Featured Actor in a Musical for his appearances in Miss Saigon, The Tap Dance Kid, and Sophisticated Ladies. His brilliance was not limited to the theater. He also made notable contributions to film and television, including roles in Touched by an Angel, Quantum Leap, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Foreign Student, and These Old Broads. His depiction of Wayne in the 2006 film Dreamgirls solidified his reputation as a diverse and forceful actor. Aside from his on-stage and on-screen accomplishments, Battle was strongly committed to developing future generations of artists. He co-founded the Hinton Battle Dance Academy in Tokyo with Yoshimoto Kogyo, which prepares young talent for jobs in entertainment. Debbie Allen, a friend and fellow artist, paid tribute to him, stating, "He fought this battle to live and be creative, inspiring audiences and young people all over the world. Let us keep him close to our hearts and minds, and never forget his name." His death is a big loss for the arts community. His remarkable talent, dedication, and passion for the performing arts will be deeply lost, but never forgotten. His soul will live on in the hearts of people who admired him, as well as in the echoes of the stages where he performed. Tributes to Hinton Battle. Number 9. Melinda Ledbetter Wilson, the cherished wife of Beach Boys legend Brian Wilson, passed away at the age of 77, leaving behind a legacy of strength, love, and resilience. Married to Brian Wilson since 1995, Melinda was more than a spouse. She was his steadfast support system and a pivotal figure in his personal and professional life. Her demise on Tuesday morning was announced by Brian Wilson, who described her as his savior and anchor. Born into a family that would come to witness her become an extraordinary figure, Melinda's journey with Brian began when they first met in 1986. Their relationship blossomed over the years, culminating in their marriage in 1995. Together, they adopted 5 children: Dakota Rose, Daria Rose, Delaney Rose, Dylan, and Dash, creating a loving family rooted in compassion and understanding. Her influence on Brian was profound. She provided the emotional stability he needed to continue his illustrious career in music, encouraging him to create works that resonated deeply with his heart. Her unwavering support was a cornerstone in helping Brian navigate the challenges of mental illness and the complexities of the music industry. The couple's story, marked by resilience and dedication, was brought to life in the 2014 biopic Love and Mercy, with Elizabeth Banks portraying Melinda. The film highlighted Melinda's instrumental role in freeing Brian from the controlling influence of his therapist, Dr. Eugene Landy. Her determination and love were key in overcoming the obstacles they faced together. Her loss leaves a void in the hearts of her family and all who knew her. Brian Wilson and their children have expressed their profound grief and asked for prayers during this difficult time. Melinda Ledbetter Wilson's memory will be cherished not only for her role in the life of a music icon, but also for her extraordinary strength and love as a wife, mother, and empowered woman. Tributes to Melinda Ledbetter Wilson. Number 8. Chita Rivera, a trailblazing Broadway icon, died at the age of 91 in New York following a brief illness. Her retirement signals the end of an era in theater history, leaving a legacy of great performances and revolutionary achievements. She was born in Washington, D.C., and her rise to popularity began with her training as a ballerina under George Balanchine. At 19, she shone as a principal dancer in Call Me Madam, launching a career that would alter the Broadway stage. Rivera's portrayal as Anita in the original Broadway debut of West Side Story in 1957 propelled her to stardom, a part she recreated with similar enthusiasm in London. Her illustrious career spanned 6 decades, and she was one of the most nominated performers in Tony Award history, with 10 nominations and 2 wins for The Rink and Kiss of the Spider-Woman. She was a force on stage. Her 2018 Special Tony Award for Lifetime Achievement in the Theater recognizes her long-lasting impact on the performing arts industry. Her versatility shined through in a wide range of roles, from Bye Bye Birdie to Chicago, and from Jerry's Girls to the Broadway version of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Her final performances were The Visit, Broadway and touring productions of The Dancer's Life, and a revival of the musical Nine with Antonio Banderas. Offstage, Rivera was a source of inspiration and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama. She also earned the prestigious Kennedy Center honor and was designated a living landmark by the New York Landmarks Conservancy. Her life and achievements were commemorated in the PBS broadcast Chita Rivera, A Lot of Livin' to Do. Her memoir, Chita, a Memoir, published last year, captures her bright journey and strong personality. Her death leaves a loss in the world of theater, but her legacy as a trailblazing artist and adored performer will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Chita Rivera. Number 7. Deborah "Debbie" Michaels, a Brazilian fitness trainer, unfortunately passed away at the age of 30. Her early death is a great loss for her family, friends, and the fitness community she so lovingly served. She was an energetic and beloved character, recognized for her love of exercise and work as a personal trainer. Since 2011, she has committed her life to motivating others through her work at a gym in Montenegro, where she shares her knowledge and enthusiasm for fitness and wellness on social media. Her enjoyment of her work was more than simply a job. It was a way of life that had a good impact on others. Her family and friends recall her as energetic and friendly. She enjoyed what she did, and it rubbed off on everyone, including us and the family. Her brother, Alex Michaels, warmly remembered her as an intriguing and unique individual. Her cheerful demeanor and enthusiasm for her work made her a popular figure in her gym and with her clientele. She also excelled at bodybuilding competitions, demonstrating her passion and commitment to her trade. She graduated from Unicinos with a degree in physical education, demonstrating her academic success in her chosen sector. As we commemorate Deborah Michaels, her untimely death serves as a harsh reminder of life's fragility. Her legacy as a fitness enthusiast, devoted trainer, and caring family member will continue to inspire and resonate with those who knew her. Her friend Daisy Chemelo brilliantly summarized her life. She lit up every place she went, she only had friends, and she only did good. Tributes to Deborah Michels. Number 6. Pat Webb, a popular Gogglebox personality and the mother of Stephen Lustig Webb, died at the age of 75 after a protracted illness. Known affectionately as Mummy Pat, she graced television screens across the country, bringing joy and amusement to many with her appearances on the famous Channel 4 show. She joined Gogglebox in 2017 with her son Stephen and instantly became a fan favorite due to her wit, warmth, and honest charm. Her appearance on the show from series 10 to 12 gave viewers great insights and hilarious commentary, making her a fan favorite. The news of her death was shared with great sadness on Gogglebox's official social media channels, highlighting the impact she had not just on her family but also on the larger Gogglebox community. Pat Webb's children Stephen, Denise, Sharon, and Beverly, as well as her extended family, lament her loss, describing her as the absolute center of our world. Stephen Lustig Webb paid tribute to his mother on social media, emphasizing her generosity and down-to-earth character. Her capacity to find the good in others, along with her willingness to serve others, even to the point of sharing her last resources, made her one in a million. Friends and fans alike have expressed their sympathies, including words from TV presenter Ruth Langsford and fellow Gogglebox performer Lisa Baggs, highlighting Pat Webb's strong fondness and admiration for the show. Her death comes after her son and husband, Daniel Lustig Webb, announced their departure from Gogglebox to pursue new opportunities. Her legacy, however, lives on through the joy and love she shared on and off film. Tributes to Pat Webb. Number 5. Anthony Cordesman, a renowned national security analyst, passed away at the age of 84. His vast career and accomplishments have greatly influenced our knowledge of global conflicts and security policy. His academic achievements provided a solid foundation for his successful profession. He earned a BA from the University of Chicago, an MA from the Fletcher School at Tufts University, and a PhD from the University of London. His extensive experience was evident in his position at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, where he held the distinguished Arleigh Burke Chair in Strategy. He oversaw key programs at CSIS, including the GulfNet Assessment Project, the Gulf in Transition Research, and the CSIS Homeland Defense Project. His insights on energy policy, particularly oil and energy hazards, were well regarded, as evidenced by his co-authorship of The Global Oil Market, Risks and Uncertainties. He made significant contributions to academia as a professor of national security studies at Georgetown University and a fellow of the Woodrow Wilson International Center for Scholars. His government positions were no less significant. He worked as Senator John McCain's national security aide, offering his knowledge to the Senate Armed Services Committee and providing important support to the Deputy Secretary of Defense. His study of the Yom Kippur War for the Secretary of Defense in 1974 was essential, and he received the Department of Defense Distinguished Civilian Service Award. His international activities were impressive, including speeches throughout Asia and advising the U.S.-Asia Institute. His engagement in Chinese military modernization demonstrated his wide experience, bridging the gap between American and Asian security perspectives. He left a legacy of over 50 publications on vital themes ranging from U.S. security policy and military strategy to Middle East challenges. His voice also reached audiences through his contributions to the Absolute Sound magazine, which demonstrated his variety and breadth of expertise. He has a legacy of exceptional contributions to national security and strategic research. His work will continue to shape and inform policy decisions for future generations. Tributes to Anthony Cordesman. Number 4. Brian Griffin, an influential British photographer known for his engaging photographs of 1980s pop stars, died at the age of 75. His remarkable work earned him the title Photographer of the Decade from The Guardian in 1989, demonstrating his major impact on the world of photography. He was born on April 13, 1948, in Birmingham, and grew up in Lye, Black Country. His upbringing in the industrial heartland of Britain created his distinct perspective, which he later applied to his photography. Griffin began his career far from the arts, working in engineering for the British Steel Corporation. His introduction to photography began with a local camera club, which ignited a passion that would change his career path. He studied photography at Manchester School of Art with prominent contemporaries such as Daniel Meadows, Peter Fraser, and Martin Parr. He graduated from the institution, which later became Manchester Polytechnic, in 1972. This schooling created the groundwork for a career that would propel him to the top of portrait photography. His contributions to photography are preserved in the permanent collections of major institutions such as the Arts Council, British Council, Victoria and Albert Museum, and National Portrait Gallery in London. Griffin's ability to capture the essence of the 1980s through his lens distinguished his work as not simply a reflection of a dynamic musical era, but also an important element of cultural history. Griffin, known for his inventive style and keen eye for detail, has left a legacy that extends beyond the traditional limitations of portrait photography. His work continues to inspire future generations of photographers, and his impact is still an important aspect of the photographic environment. Tributes to Brian Griffin. Number 3. Achim Benning, an important figure in German theater, passed away at the age of 89. His extraordinary career as an actor, director, and artistic director, particularly his stay at the Burg Theater from 1976 to 1986, had an everlasting impact on the performing arts world. He was born in Magdeburg and raised in Braunschweig, but his early connections to Vienna as a student predicted his important contributions to the city's cultural landscape. His studies in German, history, and philosophy at the universities of Munich and Vienna, together with his instruction at the Max Reinhardt Seminar, provided a solid foundation for his future pursuits. His career flourished in the Burg Theater, where he immediately joined the ensemble. His performances in legendary roles, such as Malcolm in Shakespeare's Macbeth and the title character in Molière's The Miser, demonstrated his extraordinary acting abilities. In addition to acting, Benning aggressively advocated for his co-stars and was heavily involved in the theater's leadership. As a director, he made significant achievements. His directorial debut at the Burg Theater with Wolfgang Hildesheimer's Mary Stuart in 1972 marked the start of a string of successful plays. He brought to life a variety of plays, including those by Hauptmann, Strindberg, Gorky, and Chekhov, exhibiting his versatility and creative vision. His leadership at the Burg Theater was distinguished by his dedication to contemporary authors and directors, as well as a strong interest in Eastern European artists. He developed a collaborative climate, creating politically effective theater by working alongside authorities rather than against them. His work at the Schauspielhaus Zurich solidified his reputation as a distinguished director. Even after leaving official employment, he continued to affect the theater world through solo ventures and lecturing. His legacy as a committed educator and director lives on, particularly in his contributions to directing and role design. His subtle but deep impact on theater, his role as a cultural bridge builder, and his dedication to the arts will all be remembered as important aspects of his legacy. His life exemplified the potential of theater to shape cultural and social narratives. Tributes to Achim Benning. Number 2. Jandira Martini, a beloved character in Brazilian entertainment, passed away from lung cancer at the age of 78. Martini, born on June 10, 1945, demonstrated her versatility as an actress and writer, making significant contributions to theater and screenwriting. Her career lasted several decades and left an everlasting effect on Brazilian television and movies. Her performances in television shows such as Sassaricando as Teodora Abdallah and O Clone as Zoraida demonstrated her great range and depth as an actress. Her portrayal of many characters, ranging from the interesting Dona Genu in Eramo 6 to the famous Madame Gilda in Escrito nas Estrelas, attracted both spectators and critics. Her film performances were striking. Her appearances in Uma Escola Atrapalhada and the critically praised Olga showcased her versatility and dedication to her art. Each role she played was imbued with a distinct blend of sincerity and charisma, making her a favorite with directors and audiences. She made major contributions as a writer, in addition to her work on screen. Her ability to craft fascinating storylines and conversation improved the Brazilian entertainment landscape. Her innovative vision and distinct voice in screenwriting captivated audiences, representing Brazil's cultural and social dynamics. Her death leaves a vacuum in the world of Brazilian entertainment. Her legacy, however, lives on through the remarkable characters she created and the stories she contributed to. Her commitment to her art, her ability to connect with viewers, and her impact on Brazilian television and movies will be remembered and treasured. Tributes to Jandira Martini.
Today's top headlines. News 1. Actress Selma Blair, aged 51, posted a sincere health update on Instagram regarding her ongoing struggle with multiple sclerosis. Blair, who has been in remission since 2021, disclosed that she continues to have substantial discomfort and difficulties associated with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a condition that impairs muscular stability. Notwithstanding these difficulties, she maintains an optimistic outlook regarding her care of multiple sclerosis, citing a forthcoming magnetic resonance imaging and blood analysis. Blair also recounted her experience with walking, highlighting improved mobility when alone herself or in spacious areas, but encountering challenges in unfamiliar surroundings. Her frankness of her experience with hidden infirmities struck a chord with other individuals, particularly those confronting comparable health challenges. Blair, renowned for her portrayal in Legally Blonde, got a bone marrow transplant in 2021 to impede the advancement of multiple sclerosis and continues to express gratitude despite enduring continuous challenges. News 2. Sir Brian May, legendary guitarist of Queen, is gearing up for the band's highly anticipated Japan tour. The 76-year-old musician expressed his excitement and slight nervousness about the tour on Instagram. Joining him are bandmates Roger Taylor and Adam Lambert for the Rhapsody Tour, starting in Aichi on February 4th, followed by performances in Osaka, Hokkaido, and concluding with 2 shows in Tokyo. May, known for his extraordinary guitar skills, shared his final tour preparations, including fitness routines and practice sessions. Despite his recent health challenges, May reassured fans of his readiness, stating, "I hope I am fit and ready." Fans flooded May with messages of support, ensuring his well-being and success for the upcoming tour. The rock icon has been transparent about past health issues, including a near-fatal stomach incident post-heart attack treatment, but remains resilient. Fans worldwide await Queen's spectacular performances in Japan, marking another milestone in their illustrious career. News 3. William Bill Fortune, a distinguished law professor and public servant, passed away at 83. Teaching for 43 years at the University of Kentucky's College of Law, he specialized in criminal law, ethics, and procedure. Renowned for a practical approach to teaching, Fortune significantly influenced both the academic and legal communities. Apart from academia, Fortune actively engaged in public defense and pro bono work. He authored books on legal history and contributed extensively to the Kentucky Bar Association. His commitment to public service extended to community initiatives like Meals on Wheels and ITN Bluegrass. An avid outdoorsman, Fortune was passionate about cycling and running, embodying a spirit of vitality and community engagement. News 4. Actor Jordi Villasuso, famed for his role in The Young and the Restless, has asked for prayers on Instagram for his newborn daughter Lucy, who is in the neonatal intensive care unit with a partially collapsed lung. Lucy's condition, resulting from respiratory syncytial virus, has deeply concerned Villasuso and his wife Caitlin. The couple's Instagram post detailed Lucy's sudden health decline and subsequent admission to the NICU. Despite the challenging situation, recent updates from Caitlin show Lucy's condition improving, with heartwarming photos of mother and daughter together. This health scare follows the couple's experience of 2 miscarriages, adding emotional depth to their plea for prayers and support during this trying time. News 5. Actress Daisy Ridley, known for her role as Rey in the Star Wars saga, has opened up about her mental health challenges following her rise to fame. In an interview with Inverse, Ridley discussed feeling overwhelmed by the immense pressure and isolation that accompanied her iconic role. She shared insights into how the scale of Star Wars popularity impacted her personally, leading to significant anxiety. Ridley recounted developing health issues, including stomach problems, after the premiere of The Last Jedi in 2017. This led her to take a 6-month break before returning to film The Rise of Skywalker. The actress also highlighted how the pandemic period unexpectedly aided her in coping with the mental toll of her stardom. Previously, in a 2020 Glamour UK interview, Ridley had spoken about seeking therapy to deal with feelings of losing control in the whirlwind of her career success.
Number 1. Bruno Amstad, a Swiss vocalist known for his versatility and profound impact on improvisation and jazz, died after a battle with cancer. Born in 1964, Amstad's musical career spanned several genres, demonstrating his outstanding versatility and passion for sound. His career began in the 1980s as a soul, funk, and rock singer, demonstrating his natural ability to capture the essence of each genre. However, his artistic development led him to jazz and world music, where he excelled. Collaboration with Christy Doran on the project New Bag marked a watershed event in his career. Amstad played an important role in this project for 12 years, contributing to 7 albums between 1999 and 2011. His collaborations with Wolfgang Zwiauer, Fabian Kuratli, Hans-Peter Famater, Dominic Burkhalter, and Vincent Membrez in New Bag demonstrated his dedication to innovation and perfection. His impact spread to Switzerland's world music scene, particularly through his involvement with Asita Hamidi's ensemble, Bazaar. He was also a crucial member of Sandro Schneebelli's international project Scala Mobile, working with artists like Az Antonello Messina and Paul McCandless. Over the previous 2 decades, Amstad has worked with over 50 different musicians from around the world. His collaborations with musicians such as Freddie Studer, Phil Minton, Lauren Newton, John Zorn, Christian Weber, Joke Lons, DJ Olive, and Martin Baumgartner enhanced the musical landscape. In addition to his musical endeavors, Amstad dabbled in theater, film, and radio, working with Werkstatt für Theater Luzern and Alban Brun on theater productions. He left a legacy of diversity, innovation, and an unwavering pursuit of artistic expression. His achievements in music, drama, and other fields will continue to inspire future generations. His passing is widely felt in the music industry and beyond. Tributes to Bruno Amstad.